Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, you know how I like to talk about numbers. The numbers have been debated for hours and could be debated for countless more hours. In fact, they should be debated for countless more hours because of the uncertainty in the numbers. I could delve into a long, boring dialogue on the numbers and stand here taking your questions, as I've done many times before. And we could debate the numbers for the rest of the morning. But I'll spare you that because the numbers really don't matter right now, because there's so much uncertainty in those numbers. And further discussions on the estimates, I don't believe is going to make a difference. But as I consider this chamber and as I look across this chamber, I think there are four groups in this chamber right now. The first group are those who have been a consistent supporter of Medicaid expansion all along. And for the most part, that's my Democratic friends and colleagues that are in this chamber. The other three groups that are represented in this chamber are my Republican colleagues. And the first of those groups are those of us who have consistently opposed Medicaid expansion, and after researching the issue, as in my case, or just simply because your convictions and your worldview, you continue to oppose Medicaid expansion. That's what I would call genuine opposition. The second group of my Republican colleagues are those who have consistently opposed Medicaid expansion, but have researched the issues and genuinely believe in your hearts that the private option is the best route forward. My friend John Burris and others. You're what I would call the converts. But the third and final group of my Republican colleagues are those who have consistently opposed Medicaid expansion and now are considering voting for it, not because you're convinced in your hearts it's the best route forward, but for some or any other reason. If you're a genuine supporter, I disagree with you, but I respect you and admire you for standing on your principles and beliefs, and my remarks are not for you. If you are in genuine opposition to Medicaid expansion, I agree with you and appreciate you for standing on our kindred principles and beliefs, but my remarks aren't for you. If you are a convert, I disagree with you. I think you've made a mistake, but I respect you for standing for something you believe in, and my remarks aren't for you. If you have consistently opposed Medicaid expansion, and now we're going to vote for it, for any reason other than you're convinced in your heart of hearts it is the right thing to do, and if you're not convinced in your heart of hearts it is the right path forward, but are planning to vote for it, I am deeply disappointed. I do not respect your position, and my remaining remarks are for you. Some have said that courage is not being afraid, but I disagree. True courage is being afraid, but doing the right thing anyway. To the press, the bloggers, the Facebookers, and the Twitterites, write what you want to about me. Question my motives and try to discredit me. But I'm going to do the right thing anyway. To the hospitals, providers, insurance companies, and all those who stand to profit from Medicaid expansion, oppose me. Recruit 5 people to run against me. Fund them with all the financial support they need and beat me if you can. But I'm going to do the right thing anyway. To the lobbyists and political consultants who made a lot of money helping my colleagues get elected by running against Medicaid expansion, but are now encouraging them to vote for it, shame on you.
Yes.
Work against me if I ever have another election, but I'm going to do the right thing anyway. To the governor's office that has tried to tie tax cuts to Medicaid expansion, who have rushed this decision, who act as if you control the budgeting process when you shouldn't, refer to me as some guy or a red shirt freshman, but I'm It's okay to be afraid, but face your fears. Have courage and do the right thing.